Hi, welcome back to our ship tutorial here on Wheel. So we have to do that here, that is this one. Shift D only with a thicker end there. So we simply get the down part of it. With circle selection, extrude scale, extrude down, scale, extrude scale, and extrude down. Then extrude scale and extrude. There's the white one, and we need the yellow one too, so extrude scale again and extrude down. So that's it. We make this part here black. So we look what we have as materials there. We have a black plastic there, so we take here face selection, get this one and say assign, and that was it. And we need here the yellow one, that should be that one here. So we have to get here plus, and from our history, material history, some yellow stuff, yellow metal, we have it, and we assign it to that. So we have that, and as I say to you last time, I disable background selection. You must bevel all these edges to get the highlight points and such. So we have to do that. Okay. Seems to be enough. Can take for sure that here too. But it's not needed. Wireframe, so see better. Okay, that looks good for me. Go back to material view, Control B, bevel mode. We don't do what he should do, Control B. No. Yeah, then we are at layout. We apply the rotation scale first. Maybe that makes a difference. Control B. Yeah. Now he does it. Yeah. That is Blender. Live in an audience. But what would you do? You must handle that simply. So last one is I hate this view. So this one here. Control B. Good. Now all is beveled on this thing. So we have done that too. We can grab that here, by the way, and file, save. We save it as a new version because when we make some errors, we have the other one for secure copy. So next one is this mystery thing there. Some of radar or such. Add mesh circle. 32 is a little bit too much. I think 24 is okay also. So scale down. Then rotate X 90 degrees. That is too round in the moment, so we scale set. And then we go edit mode, go to vertex view, and make them a little bit longer in the middle. So Alt A to deselect all. And then we bring that here a little bit more to there. Alt A, deselect, B, box selection and bring it more there. That should be our form. Then we rotate set 90 degrees. Edit mode, we tap A to select all, extrude, bring it to the length. F to close that end. And Control B to bevel them. That you make on the other side too. F to close, Control B to bevel. Good. It is a little bit edgy, so we have to object shade smooth. Good. We have that. Now we need the thing down under it. That is a cube, so add mesh cube, scale down, such like that, scale set. That's it. We bring it down under, top view, numpad 7. Bring it in the middle and scale Y axis. And then we can look from front, here, that fits, okay. So we need now a round one, so we can add here, add mesh a cylinder. I think 12 is okay. We scale down. Some of you may ask how I know how much edges that should have. Simply try it, and you will always try to make the word count as less as you can. Object shade smooth. Here you see that is a shading error because you don't know where is the end of that, and that is you must bring here another loop in, and then you can correct that to the down and to the top, and then it's even. Little thing that you must every time think of. Numpad 7 top view, you see it's edgy, but when you look at the front or from something other direction, you never will see that it is edgy. Good. Then you can scale it a little bit in the set so it's a little bit bigger. And then this one here comes, so we add mesh cube. Scale down. Scale X. And you see it's on the top, it's smaller than at the bottom. So that tells us we must get here the top face and scale Y. So it is smaller there. And it should be on the edges smaller. So scale X too. So we have that. Then we see that is bended there. So we get here some loops in. 3 is enough. Then we take here proportional editing on and grab set. Grab set. And now we roll the middle mouse button so we can influde how round that should be, how many should be influted by that. So we have that roundness 2. Here is a outcoming edge, so Control R, make here 2 loops in. And then we grab them simply out, but before Control R, make there a loop on that height. And a loop Control R on that side. This here we want to take out a little, so we get face selection. It's hold it Alt on the keyboard, right mouse button on an edge, and then extrude scale. You can make that bigger. Scale Y. We disable proportional editing. Scale Y. So Then this one should come out a little, so extrude, bring it out. On the other side too, so wireframe mode, disable background selection, no, okay, extrude and bring it out. Good, back to material mode, and here we have it, but without bevel, so we must bevel that all. That means take edge selection, and at first I try to bevel that here, that, and this here, wireframe, good, Control B, so that's good. Back to material mode, let's see, it's nice rounded. When we get here shade smooth on it, looks good. See here, shading arrows, there, shading arrows. Here the shading arrow is simple. It is because you try to shade some what isn't round, that is a flat one, so it needs a flat shading. But before we do some, we Control B, we bevel that. So that is done. And we take the front face, so face selection, front face, and say here should the shading be flat. And then you see the shading arrow here is gone, only here left. So here you only need then loop at the down part is the same like before on the other one, and then all is clear. Same we have to do here at the down part. So we take here the edges for the beveling, Control B, move, and then we get here a loop down, and the shading arrow is gone. Here is the same, that is a flat. So all what is flat should be shaded flat. So face, shade flat, and you see it directly, it's better. And here we have to do that also. Shade flat. So we have that one. You see here a little bit arrow and there a little arrow. I think that comes from the overlaying there. Not as fine, but who cares? We'll let it. Then we need the same thing down under. So at first I will scale it and set a little, so that is a little bit not as high. Then scale X a little, so such like that. Shift D, make a copy, rotate X 180 degrees and scale it down, and scale set, and bring that together. So that should be that. Maybe a little scale X, that the difference is not as high, that high. Good. That we place down under our rest of the radar system. Top view, numpad 7, bring it there in the middle. Good. Here there is shading arrow 2, so we must get here one up, one down, and shading arrows are gone. Good. Yeah, we have that. Jump to it. So the foot comes out there, so we can take that round thing from there and bring it there. Maybe scale that a little. And then we take the bottom part with background selection, word selection, Alt A disable on, C circle selection, get down and scale up. It's more that foot there. Now we need a plate down there, so Shift D, we can simply take that one and place that there, but scale in X level. Front view, numpad 1. Here that is a little bit out of the middle, I think, so that fits better. That is the radar system. We take that whole thing and join that together. So object join. So we have now one file, save, and we need another one, you see there, but it's a little bit smaller. So simply we take a Shift D, bring it down there, scale it a little, and make here the ends a little bit shorter. So circle selection, front view numpad 1, and then move them. Alt A deselect, C circle selection, mark, and move. Good, that is the little one, that is the big one, we have both. Thanks a lot. Bring that there. You see the pivot point is not as there as it should, so set the origin to geometry, so it's in the middle point of the object. Every time it's fine you do that, and normally you have to apply the rotation scale of the object too, because you change them often. But I don't do it in this case, so I don't want to change it, so why should I do that? Good. Next one. Then we see this mystery thing there. I thought long about that, how to do such thing there, but we made it. We take there, add mesh cylinder again, 12 is okay, scale down, okay, then scale set, okay, then we need 4 of these, arms, or how you call that. So top view, this is the wrong count, or we rotate set, then we have the right count. Good. So nicely. Yep, edit mode, and we mark only here the top parts of these 4 edges there. So we go up there and get that one, and that one. They should come out, so we extrude them and should be spreaded away. So we scale them there. The problem is, we see it, he makes it then bigger that we don't want, but we can make it first so, and then later change it. So extrude again and bring them up to, and extrude and bring them scale a little bit down. So we have that base structure there. We should close that parts here. So F to close. enough, and here also good. Yeah. Now we have to give them a thickness, because that isn't thick. But before we do that, we bevel these edges here again and make them smaller. So when we look there, you see that's all too big. So we simply can scale that down. Front view numpad 1, scale X, and you see there we can handle that it is all similar. Scale X. Good. Same we do on the other side, numpad 3, side view. Scale Y. And here, the top part 2, numpad 3, scale Y axis. So we have now that. Now we have only to bevel. Control B, move there. We make it a little bit extreme, so we get them here more out, and then Control B, so we get a better bending there. Then we take this line here and Control B again. A little bit less there. And then we have that mystery looking style. If you want to go here harder, you can go down there like you would. Good. Now we need our thickness. I saw that before, so modifier, you get here solidify on it, and then you can handle here by thickness how thick that should be for you. And I take that one, that's from UK. I see that must be all scaled in set a little, so that more looks nature. Then I don't apply that yet. I take here first that one, make that a little bit longer. Then I make a secure copy, Shift D, nobody knows. Then object, shade smooth. We see we have here shading arrows. That is because we have no loops that cut him through that all shit there. So we apply that modifier in object mode. And now we can A to select all, and then we can recalculate the normals. So normals recalculate outside, and the shading arrows are gone. Better to say the turn of the normals. The wrong turn is gone. Yeah. Here's an overlay. Don't looks good. Makes me a little bit nervous. Yeah, here's something down under it. And then comes the other one on the top. So I delete the top, I think. Oh, then the whole thing is gone. Not good. Control Z, go back. I must find a way to bring that one here. Scale set to 1 high. And look what I can do there. What I see, there is not too many I can do there. Yeah, there's a bad one. Don't know exactly where it came from, but there is an easy way. We delete all what we don't need. So, well, Control R, make there a loop. Control R, make there a loop. Control R there. and Control R there. Now I can delete all other stuff. Heart. Yeah. Word selection. C, circle selection. And then we delete all bodies down there. And then we should have wireframe mode, clean mesh. Oh, you see that shit there? Wow, fucking stuff. I hate such things. Yeah, but that is an error from my side that I don't build it correct. That is when you build that in the base structure wrong, then you later get problems with such like that. So it's not their fault, it's my fault. X, delete words, and that is the rest. And then we can simply take it, new one, extrude upwards, it's there, Control B, bevel, not such much, so I must roll the middle mouse button. Here we don't need that, but we need here a loop on the top for the shading and one on the bottom. Good. Material mode. Good enough. That's all far away, so we don't see that really. So we get here to history, say plus, we need a new material from the history and it's called chrome, so we take chrome and it is chrome. Nice. Good. So we move that there too. That is done. That we bring only on the side. Now we need to make that one there. Nobody knows what it is, but we made it. We take a circle, add my circle, 24, for me is okay. So bring that there, then we scale in the y-axis, so we have the bottom of this one. Then we go edit mode, extrude, bring it upward, scale that there, and then we need a round top on it, so extrude, bring up, scale down, extrude, bring up, scale down, and maybe one time more, but that has a straight line also, so F to close. That is the mesh. Then we see here there is another one, so we take here extrude, bring down. Now there comes the interesting thing. We take this part here and scale them in the X and bring them more there. Then we get that leaning effect there, and when you want to make them harder, you can use bevel also. So when we Control R, make their loop in and scale them heavy downward, and Control B, give them then a bevel, then you see what happens. But when you make it, don't do it with the back side. Control B is only their result. So we have that effect there. Object, shade smooth, and then we have that mystery looking thing. And here the food, we scale a little bit in the set because there is a round end, so we want to have a round end here too. Yeah, but then the bevel don't fit. Okay, we take a black plastic, so plus, then black plastic. We have it. A little bit darker in real, but okay. This round foot, we see there comes an orange one then. So extrude scale and extrude down. That should be that orange foot there. So we need plus history material, yellow material. We need to select it, so face selection, sign. So there's a silver spawn on that, so Control R, we make a loop in, Control R again, another loop in, then face selection, mark that loop, plus we need a new material called chrome, and a sign. Good. That one is there. Grab, bring it there, bring it in front, see it. Okay. File, save. Good. Next one. Here is a holder where that one stands on. So we need to simply cylinder 12 is okay. Scale down. So we have that. Scale set. Shift D. Scale it smaller. Scale set. At this length. That one. Shift D. Rotate Y 90 degrees. Grab. Position it. Okay. Then we shade smooth that one, that one, that one, shade smooth. They all will appear as shading errors, round stuff without end with a loop will every time show you that error. Believe that in your mind. Good. We go there, and normally you can take here normal axis. Yeah, and then it floats into the direction and it's easy to handle. Good one. Sometimes it's worked, sometimes not. But we know Blender, so we have no fear. Yes. That is this one. We see we have here another one on the top there, so we can make them fast too. So Shift D, bring them there, scale it down a little. Shift D, rotate Y 90, scale set, and bring that on the front. So we have that thing made too. That's the holder for this round stuff there. We go back to global axis. We join that together, object join. We give them the material, the yellow one, so plus, type in yellow, click on it. We see the shading errors. I told it before, so Control R, loop on the top, loop on the bottom. That for this part 2. And if you want, you can give there a bevel, Control B. But think on your word count. I only can say it when you make too much of these things, you will later have great problems with performance. But everyone must know it. So, okay. Grab, we bring it there. Here is the same, but there's a plate also, so we take here a plate. Add mesh cube, scale down, and scale set. Maybe a little bit more scale set, so, and bring it there. Top view numpad 7, bring it in the middle. Good. Side view also okay. That needs a bevel. Control tap for edit mode. Control B to bevel. So we have that. That's okay. You can shade smooth that, but who cares? Good. You join that together. Join. We see shading arrow there. So Control R, make the loops like ever. Good. You can bevel, you don't need to bevel. Good. That needs the yellow color, so plus yellow. Click on done. So we have that holder 2. Grab there. Good. File, save. Okay. So next one here is a holder. Yeah, other mystery thing, but okay. Add mesh cube, scale down, front view, scale down, look, scale set. Okay, and this is a little bit longer, I see. So we scale in the y-axis, then we get in 2 loops. Tap for edit mode, Control R for loops, roll them with the mouse button, scale X to bring it in position. Be careful when you turn it. So then Control R, we make here a loop at the front, and that should be the place where we put out the other stuff. That means I take here this part, and extrude them a little bit down. Then I take with the edge selection only the last ones and bring them down. So we have then that holder there. We can bevel the edges. Everything on it don't is a must, but you understand it. Okay, I often say that, so must be clear. Control B, and it's enough bevel only for the lighting. So yellow material done. Thanks. So and we have these parts there. File, save. That are holders 2, and there's a holder 2. So we must build them. Add mesh cube. Scale down. Scale set. Make it a little bit longer, so scale in the y-axis. And Shift D, make a copy, rotate Y 90 degrees. Bring down. Okay. Edit mode with tab. Edge selection, the down edge, and bring them up. And we have the holder. We join them together, but before we bevel them, so A to select all, Control B to bevel, the same with the top thing, tab, Control B, okay, both, object, join, done, plus material, yellow color, click on, done. Good. And then we need a double one for the top part there, so we simply Shift D, take that one, Shift D, bring it there, rotate set 180 degrees, and we have it there, and we join them both together. Good. I think we have now nearly all holders, all antennas, all other stuff. So in the next tutorial we bring that then all on the positions where it should be, and yeah, then we begin with the down part of the ship. Okay, so thanks a lot for watching, and we see us in our next tutorial part. Thanks a lot, bye.